Hey guys, welcome back to Film Truth. Today we'll talk about My Feet Are Killing Me, fan favorite feet. In other words, the best episodes and moments. Let's head into it. My Feet Are Killing Me. TLC debuted My Feet Are Killing Me in January 2020, a reality show that gave new meaning to the phrase, putting your best foot forward. The show introduced two podiatrists, Dr. Ebony Vincent and Dr. Brad Schaefer, who according to the network's introduction, have never encountered a foot too quirky to cure. Following the premiere of Dr. Pimple Popper, it was clear that our audience wanted even more powerful and touching stories of medical transformation, TLC president and GM Howard Lee said, promising to take viewers on emotional rollercoaster trips to their happy endings. My Feet Are Killing Me is about repairing feet and changing lives, from people with extra toes to a patient with Proteus disease, formerly known as Elephant Man's disease. With roughly 2.8 million viewers tuning in for the first episode, the new series made an immediate impression. TLC's My Feet Are Killing Me has a lot to offer, so get ready to learn everything there is to know about this one-of-a-kind show. TLC used a unique marketing strategy to promote My Feet Are Killing Me, its new show, ahead of the premiere of the first episode. A gnarly-looking pixelated foot appeared at the bottom of the screen along with the show's logo during broadcasts of other TLC programming. On the other hand, viewers were perplexed and many took to Twitter to express their confusion and in some cases, outrage. Greetings at TLC. Please remove your foot from the television corner. It irritates me a lot, says the narrator. I'm not sure who at TLC thought it would be a good idea to put this foot at the bottom of the screen, but they should be fired immediately, said one Twitter user. TLC needed to find three of the hottest podiatrists in the United States. On My Feet Are Killing Me, we saw Dr. Sarah Haler assisting Dr. Brad Schaefer. Let's begin at the bottom and work our way to the top. Number 8, Callie and the Corn Chips.
It's very unusual to see a big toe go over top of all the other toes.
Callie's shoes are basically Inspector Gadget's Go-Go Gadget shoes, complete with back springs, so you already know she has a problem. She claims that her feet are holding her back in public and that people don't see her as they should. Being overweight can also aggravate pain. Her personality also makes it difficult to empathize with her. Callie appears to have simply stopped clipping her nails and/or washing her feet, to be honest. They're pretty disgusting. In that big toe, there's a horrible fungal toenail. When it comes time for surgery, they won't be able to put Callie down due to medical issues. The hammer toe is fixed with some kind of screw thingamajig. The corn chip has been removed, i.e. completely ripped off, and I've been making a stinky face the entire time. Her toes appear to be cold and huddled together for warmth after surgery. Number 7. Jeffrey's feet look like award-winning cauliflower.
I believe that having the amputation on my foot, it would help me walk, move myself around.
His feet are swollen to the point of being unbearable. Proteus syndrome, also known as Elephant Man syndrome, is a terrible disease. This isn't one of those cases where someone has simply neglected to cut their toenails for years. This poor man suffers from a life-altering condition that primarily affects his feet. He's already appeared on television. Dr. Brad Schaefer is treating Jeffrey for this extremely rare disease, and he claims that his feet are the largest he's ever seen. Regrettably, although he is unable to carve them up, he is able to create some of the world's largest sandals specifically for Jeffrey. At this point, he doesn't want to amputate his own feet. Everything is bleak and depressing. Number 6, Steven and Bigfoot. Steven has 2 feet, one of which is enormous and the other one of which is much smaller. Bigfoot is throwing gang signs now, and it's 4 times larger than the other sizes, 11-7. He had an injury during his junior year of high school, and it appears that his right big toe got into an argument with his left foot as the right is turned away and they're clearly not talking. Basically, it's the world's largest bunion. Unlike Callie, Steven is sedated throughout the procedure. His bunion resembles a gnawed down chicken leg in appearance. Steven walks around with a boot 6 weeks after surgery. Number 5, Mickey's feet aren't all that appealing. When My Feet Are Killing Me shows an extreme close-up of his toenails, I find myself agreeing with his wife. The fungus is disgusting and can be found almost anywhere. It's as if he's been soccer kicking moldy blue cheese for weeks and hasn't washed. Dr. Brad, on the other hand, grabs a pair of toenail pliers and starts cutting before prescribing some oral medication. Number 4, Dr. Ebony's younger brother. This dude has a cyst, and it's one to wonder why he went to his sister instead of Dr. Pimple Popper, who's far more experienced with nightmare fuel bursting from the skin. Dr. Ebony uses a needle to drain the cyst, but she doesn't completely remove the sac. TLC must consult with their respective doctors because the cyst is reappearing. Also, make sure you're writing your thoughts in the comments. Number 3, Dr. Brad's neuroma. Dr. Brad needs a cortisone shot, but he hates giving them to himself. Dr. Sarah squirts cold spray on his foot. They begin to playfully bicker, and the sexual tension is tolerable. He's relieved after one shot, and they continue to act as if they don't belong together. Number 2, poor Heather.
Kids would make fun of me. They said my foot looked like petrified wood. They called me gimpy, and every step I take has been painful, especially for the past 15 years.
If you don't feel anything while listening to Heather's story, check your pulse. Her foot was burned and mangled in a car accident when she was younger, and it's a total mess. Imagine the brow of the toxic Avenger. Because she can't feel her foot due to nerve damage, it's usually turned, bulged, and completely raw. The pain and blood drove her to see Dr. Ebony Vincent, who diagnosed her with bony overgrowth and asymmetrical legs after a quick x-ray and exam. The bone saw, hammer, and osteotome, medical grade flathead screwdriver, as well as a belt sander, that last one was made up, she uses a rasp, are all required for the operation, which is deadly. The first cut is in the shape of a manta ray smile, and it gets boring after that. The x-ray is displayed on the screen and appears that someone dumped a bucket of hardware in Lowe's first aisle. Because the saw is used for such a long time, there's a risk of thermally induced bone necrosis. The orthotic shoe inserts are the most positive takeaway because her foot doesn't appear to have improved much after surgery. Number 1, the epidermodysplasia vericiformis surgery. Sebastian Quinn, a Pittsburgh man with epidermodysplasia vericiformis, has finally found relief after having the growths on his feet removed. The medical journey of Sebastian Quinn was shared on the new season of TLC's My Feet Are Killing Me, and the condition stems from a problem with Quinn's immune response. He is one of the few individuals to be affected in this way. According to Dr. Ebony Vincent, an Orange County specialist, the condition causes large growths on his feet that are extremely painful and continue to grow. Sebastian has a gene mutation, and as a result, his immune system is compromised, allowing these growths to spread throughout his body, Vincent explained in the series. While the condition is uncommon, it has been reported in the news. There was a case of this in the media, and the man was known as the Tree Man of Indonesia. I've been researching his case specifically in terms of how to treat Sebastian, Vincent explained. The Tree Man died at the age of 45 due to complications associated with a weakened immune system. Quinn hasn't been able to work since he was 17, when he was able to wear tennis shoes for the last time, and he's not looking for work because he's at such a high risk during the COVID-19 pandemic. While there's no cure for the disease, it can be managed. What do you think about these My Feet Are Killing Me moments? Which one was the best? Let us know in the comments section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.